to make sure this opening 10 minutes, which hasn't been the case in Blues' opening couple of games. They faltered in the opening salvo, and they will need to make a good impression of themselves as Hartpury collect the ball. And it's good work underneath it by Harry Short, who resets it back, and it's the other carry. Geely brings in Harry Short. Geely again, the pass, well read. Just about works for Hartpury. They're clambering for that line. Don't get there. Little dab and go from Geely. Kai Geely scores the try for Hartpury, and it felt like it was coming down a man, Rocky Clark. Bedford can't hold them out.
Yeah, just being stretched, and with Hartpury just playing with such high tempo, it's been really working for them. But they did have potential opportunity to go out wider early on, but just a good defensive set. Hurry up with these passes because of the speed of Hartpury's defence.
Of course, they've got to keep that up as well, Hartpury. It's difficult to press for the whole game, and Bedford be aware of that's a lovely pass to unleash Alex Morgan, who doesn't need an invitation. Down that left-hand side, they break Hartpury. That's a fine score. Reece Price is going to dab the ball down in front of his brother, and my goodness, there's a narrative starting to unfurl itself within the Price household, let alone within this game itself. Hartpury at the moment got this game by the scruff of the neck, Rocky Clark.
They do indeed, and it was a lovely play out wide, getting into those 15-metre channels. Great support line as well.
Le Bourgeois' knee is on the floor. He must be allowed to release that ball. Carry from Lucas Titherington in particular fashion. He does that very well. So does Tuiuru towards that line. That's quicker ball. That's what Bedford wants. Archie Benson is over. Brilliant score, brilliant response from Bedford Blues. Rocky Clark, there it is. They've been had to wait a long time, but eventually it comes, and speed is the difference. Titherington round the corner. Louis James caught by his coattails as he tries to escape through the door.
Just playing this lovely tempo now, aren't they?
Little hole for Tom Price to scamper through. Price has people with him. Kane Sylvester's got a benefit. That is more like it from Bedford Blues.
Absolutely superb try by Sylvester. Beautiful breakthrough from Price. We talked about that speed of breakdown, talked about the speed of ball. Just that little half gap for Price to sneak his way through. Great support line from Sylvester.
What an opening half hour Tom Price has had. It's like a novel. he's been the villain. He's now the setback. Day. Pass over the top is intercepted, and Hartpury are going to pick their pockets. Hartpury reading the speed with which the decisions were being made, and it's Robbie. Just like that, there's a slap in the face for the Blues.
Yeah, Smith read that so well. He got a hand to it. He was desperate to make sure he looked after it, had to get it on the second touch. And it was Sylvester who carried, but his man near him just took out another player off the ball.
And that is half-time. The referee says, yep, let's go and have a cup of tea. Alongside me is Rocky Clark. And Rocky, you noticed that Hartpury are out a little bit early, trying to get themselves in position. You reckon that might be because of the fight back that we saw from Cornish Pirates?
I do. I think they just...
Heavy machinery being moved into position at the moment. One of those is Tuiuru. Ben Solomon has him and is bending his back to stop him making any distance. Bit of space on this right-hand side. Joey Conway, lovely offload! And what about that for George Word? A bit more like it for Bedford, Rocky Clark.
Certainly was. Outrageous forward roll there, but beautiful hands from the replacement prop. And it's one of those you don't really want to give because you're so close. Could you make it? But that unselfish, he had to give it. He could have been close, but good finish, and it was all that build-up earlier with
short-range missiles going in from Bedford at the moment. towards that line. Hartpury just about do enough to get bodies in the way. Towards that line again and over. The referee's right in position, and they do turn profit into points. Rocky's staring like I am to try and work it out who's put that ball down. We'll call it a team effort for now until somebody else tells us otherwise, but that is it. Bedford managing to get over the try line.
Yeah, that patience.
That swung it round. The arm is out from the referee. Lennon, one of the try scorers, Heffernan, asking for the ball. He twists and turns towards that line. Bedford are over again. The referee says yes. Finally, the dam has burst, and Bedford have got over the line, and 5 points moves them crucially in front for the first time in this game. Rocky Clark.
Well, what a time to take the lead.
Ball unattended. Referee says play on. Brilliant work. This could work. Tidrington. And outside him. Can he use it? Adamson. It's fairy tale stuff for the winger. Precious little to do today, but Adamson's nose for the line is world class.
So good. What a turnover. Believe it was Ward who was in there. Just saw that opportunity. Got it out. Fantastic finish by the superstar.
Well, as it broke up, you just had a feeling that left wing has been occupied. Extraordinary in a sense, because Hartpury lead with nothing. We're trying to do the maths. It's a 7 point, 38 points to